President Geingob, as empowered by Article 26 of the Constitution, has placed the two regions under lockdown.
The priority we have is the health of our people.
Some members of the public are expected to stay at home and avoid crowded places such as bars, shebeens and markets. Government, state-owned enterprises and private sector employees may operate from home for the next 14 days, except for those providing critical and essential services. The country's security clusters are also on high alert, saying no questions would be asked as they strictly enforce the measures at the roadblocks, in streets and borders alongside the police.
We are not going to tolerate any non-compliance with these instructions. So we are going to be patrolling the streets as well. We are going to be patrolling the borders, including all the border posts that have been closed off, to make sure that nobody comes in, nobody goes out.
The NDF's top command has recalled members who were on leave to report to bases for deployment. During the lockdown, all bars and hookah shops are to close at 6 in the afternoon. The NDF's acting chief says adherence to the operating hours is non-negotiable.
Those that are going to be found open beyond the time that has been declared as the closing time, we are going to deal with them. And we are going to deal with them in accordance with the law. It means we are going to arrest the owner of that place.
However, as much as the security clusters would be enforcing measures of the state of emergency on coronavirus, they too are not immune to being infected. This means that soldiers and police officers would require additional protective gear and supplies to arm themselves against the virus.
We are at a point where we are busy now formulating a plan, and that plan will also take into account the risks associated with our deployment. And those things will be considered as regards the protection of our members.
The Namibian Defence Force has also started limiting the movements at their bases countrywide, and soldiers are prohibited to socialize in public. Blanche Koreses, NBC News, Windhoek.